Okay, so in my Photoshop, you can see that I have the different pictures of my dog, my other dog, my birds. Okay, so I have all the animals and I cleaned up all the background. So all you see is just the thing that I want to show. I did my pets. You can do whatever category you want to do. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a mandala. So this is a mandala that I created, and it's all from the pets. Look closely. You see them? My cat and my dogs, and I made a flower out of my cat. And I put them together and arranged them to create this design. There's no reason for anyone to talk while I'm making this video. Stop talking. Okay, so I'm creating this mandala, and it looks like a lot of work, right? It really looks like a lot of work, but I'm only doing one section and then I'm going to repeat it. So this is what it looks like. I'm using a mandala template that I provided for you in the Canvas assignment. So you'll download the mandala template, and then you will use your pictures to create a design. So here's the template, and you're only filling in this little section, not even over here. You're going to keep it on the center line will be the gray line, and you'll flip it. But for now, you're just going to fill in just one little slice of the pie. Okay, so here's how that works. I'm going to do a really quick one, but I want you to do more. Hey, no one should be talking. This is on the video, so please don't. All right, so what's going to happen is I'm going to create a mandala that looks like this, and I'm going to do a design, but I'm only doing one little section. Okay, so I'm going to use the skills that I have, and I'm going to create a design by copying and pasting. So I have all my other pictures open that I cleaned up, and I'm going to take, I'm going to copy, Command C, and then I'm going to go to my mandala template and I'm going to paste it. And then I'm going to arrange it. All right, so I can use all of the different skills that I know. I know how to resize things using the move tool, right? I know how to rotate things using the move tool. So I'm going to take my dog and I'm going to put him, I'm going to make him little. So on the last time I did another demo earlier, and I made the dog into a flower. Okay, so you can be creative, and I'm going to just make my dog into a flower. So I'm going to duplicate him, and I'm going to rotate him, and I'm going to turn him into a flower. And I'm just going to duplicate. So I'm holding the option and I'm duplicating. You know how to do all of these things. You should know how to do it by now. Right? And there's my little dog. And now I'm going to, I think I'm going to try to make it 6. So I'm going to make it like half. And I'm just going to arrange 3 of the dogs. And now I'm going to merge these 3 together. So you're going to do a lot of merging and arranging. So I'm merging these 3 together on the merge layers. And then I'm going to duplicate that. And I'm going to rotate that around. And I'm going to make a flower from my dog. And there, my dog is now a flower. Okay. And I'm going to merge these 2 together so I have one flower. You can just right click and then merge layers. Don't merge the mandala template. Oh, and as a matter of fact, lock the mandala template. So you click on that layer and click the lock, and now you can't accidentally move it. I don't want to accidentally move it around. I want to make sure it stays in the same place. Okay, so I am now going to arrange this, and I can put it anywhere I want. I can make a couple of them and do different sizes. So I'm going to do like a little one, and I'm going to put it down here. And I'm going to do half of one. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to duplicate it. And I'm going to put it in half right here. So if you do anything that goes over the gray line, you have to cut it in half, right? Or you should. Okay, great. Now I'm coughing. I hope nobody made me sick. All right, so I'm going to cut this in half, and I'm just going to take off this part of the dog. Okay, so when I copy this, it's going to flip. Okay, so I'm going to move that up a little bit. I'm actually going to make it a little smaller. Now I want to put something else on there, not just the dog. Okay, so I'm going to get the birds on the branch. I just select all, copy, go back to my mandala template, paste. And then you see that they're coming in really large, which is good, because when they're this big, that means that when I shrink them down, they'll still be really good. And I am going to arrange them. I think I'm going to flip this. Edit, transform, flip, horizontal. And then I'm going to put them on here. And I'm going to rotate it up a little bit. And I'm going to put them along the line. Right there. You can use your arrow keys. Okay, let's see. And I think I'll use them again down up at the top. So I'm going to duplicate. And I'm going to put them, you can go a little bit outside of the top, but don't go past here, because then you're going to lose the part. So you want to make sure that you don't go past that part. Okay. So I'm just going to put them up here, and I'm just going to let them hang over just a little bit. Nobody should be doing anything else except watching. So there should not be any talking or helping each other do anything, because you just watch. Right. And then I'm going to put, I think I'll put them one more place. And I'm going to rotate them up a little bit and put them, I want the bird head to be not cut off. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to let it hang over just a little teeny bit, double click. Okay, so I have that much done. And then I want to, let's see, what else do I have on here? I have my new dog. I'm going to put him on there. This is my old dog that passed away. So this is my new dog. And I'm going to put him right here, down in the center a little bit. Try to get him to fit right about like that. I might rotate him up a little bit too. Okay, so there I have, and he'll kind of turn into a flower there at the middle. So, all right. Let's see what else. Who else do I have? I have another one of the birds sleeping birds. Oh, and the cat. Don't forget the cat. Okay, back to the mandala template. Sleeping birds, they're awfully big. I'm going to shrink them down. So this is what you do. You just go in and you get all the parts that you need, right? And maybe I'll move this down a little so I can use that. I can use that sleeping birds right here. So, you just rearrange things. I'm going to put them right there. I'm going to make them smaller. I'm going to rotate them up a little. So they'll kind of be on the edge and they'll make kind of a neat pattern when they go together. So you might be thinking about like, what might this look like when I'm done? There was one, oh, the cat. I don't have the cat. I need the cat. Dina, that's my cat. All right, I'll put her, she's a big cat. I'm going to shrink it down and I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to put her in the middle right here. Make it even smaller. Maybe I'll rotate her around like this. Make her a little smaller. So I'm going to put her right there. And then I think I'll put her in another place. I'm going to duplicate her. I'm going to rotate her. So you can rotate things and duplicate things. You can even change the color if you want to, right? I can make her really big, and I can rotate her around to fit where I want her to fit. Okay. So it might be kind of fun to put her over here too. I'm going to put her along the edge. I'll make her little. All right, so there I have a bunch of things on there. Of course, I want to make it artful. I want you to, you know, make it nice and do a nice design, right? Don't just slap things out. Like, be thoughtful about how you're making your arrangements, okay? And, you know, you can make things into flowers. You can change the colors even if you want to. You can change the colors to other colors. So maybe I might want to change my cat to another color or something like that. I can duplicate some of the, oops, oh, I thought I locked that. Not locked. Why is this duplicating? Not supposed to be, it's supposed to be locked. I don't know. I'm going to duplicate this, making sure that I'm on the flower. I'm going to make it small. Here. Okay, now here comes the really cool part, so you don't want to miss out. Actually, I think I'm going to take this flower and I'm going to copy it up to the top. And put it up here and over here. All right, there, I filled it in. You want to fill it in nicely, right? You don't want to just, you know, slap things in and have it not look nice. Okay. So you want to make sure that you filled in a lot. All right. Now, so look at the magic. Here it comes. Okay. So that's all you have to do is fill in one part. Please shut your mouth. Please stop talking right now or get out of my classroom. I'm making a video to help you and you're being rude and you're talking. And now there's going to be a video for all the kids to see that there was a rude kid in the class talking when I was trying to make a video. All right, so I am going to copy this. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to merge all of these parts together except for the template. So I select one, hit shift and select the last one. And you can right click and scroll down and merge layers. And now I have one layer and the template. I'm going to duplicate this, duplicate layer, and then I'm going to edit, transform, flip, horizontal, and then I'm going to move it over to the center. Okay, so now I'm going to zoom up and make sure that I have it exactly right near it, but I want it to like line up with my other piece. Okay, so now I have the whole section and I'm going to merge these two together. It's very important that you do all this merging. Merge layers. Okay. And now I'm going to duplicate that section, duplicate layer. And then I am going to edit, transform, flip vertical. And I'm going to drag it down to the bottom. I'm going to zoom in so I can make sure that I put it the same distance as I have the other thing. And the foot is kind of on the gray line. So I'm just going to do that. And now I'm going to merge everything again. So I'm merging these two things, not the template though. Merge. And now I rotate this. So I duplicate the layer. And then I can just rotate it right onto, so I've got the two parts, rotating it there, double click or click on the check mark. And then I'm going to duplicate that layer and I'm going to rotate it again to fit this space. And now I have a beautiful mandala. Okay, but it's got the checkerboard behind it. So what you want to do is click on the mandala template layer and you can hide it and then add a new layer. So make a new layer and I'm just going to call this the color and I'm going to add a background color. So I did black with mine before. I tested it out some other colors and I liked black the best. So I'm just going to dump a paint bucket of color onto the color layer. Okay. First, you have to choose the layer. Why isn't it working? A bucket. Yeah, I see that. There we go. There we go. And there's my mandala. So it's really fun. There's like a big flower of my dog and it's repeated. If I wanted to, I can put a little something in the middle here. You know, I can take something from one of the layers, right? I can go in and maybe take, you know, like one of these flowers and put it in the very center if I want to. Right. Whoops, that's not, I gotta get it off the right layer. Not that one, not that one. That's the one. Okay, I have to get it on there. And then I just move it.
Please excuse the interruption. Daphne, New K, grade 10. If you're in the building, please report to the main office. Destiny, New K, 10th grade, to the main office, please.
All right, Destiny is going to be famous on my video. All right, so there, I added a little flower in the middle just to make it kind of finished off. You could put anything in there. I could have put the dog's face in there or something like that. But that's basically the whole process. There's a lot of merging and a lot of using your skills that you already know. And you can watch this video and follow along. And when you're done, you just submit a JPEG of this to the assignment. And I will print it for you if you'd like a poster. It's 14 inches. So it's about, you know, that big, right? And that is it.